Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the TUTTO CALCIO podcast. My name is Gio, your host, and we got our co-host Dom here, man. Of course, representing Napoli, and we also have a new fella that's joining us here today, a guest here, man, and he's an Atalanta fan. So, guys, make sure to, of course, if you are an Atalanta fan, make sure to hit in the chat, of course, if you are. And his name is Aster, bro. What's going on, bro?
Well, it's going good. International break in there, but still going fine.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about Israel versus Italy soon, man, because that what a crazy game this was, man. We're gonna talk about Locatelli, or should we say Luca Smelly? We're gonna talk about Bastoni, and I know Dom is gonna be having a field day with those two. So, and so even myself. So, but yeah, make sure of course to put all your questions and comments in the chat below, and yeah, make sure to also follow all of us on socials. Make sure to also to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, because we are growing. We're going to road to 600. So make sure to do that. And yeah, let's get into it. I mean, Israel versus Italy, man. 5-4 crazy game today. Mixed emotions because, Italy was close to dropping points in this game. But Dom, what do you think, man? With this whole situation, bro? Oh my god.
I don't even know what to say after that performance, man. Thank God we won.
Yeah.
You know, thank God we won. Other than that, I really don't know, man. I mean, on defense, we were horrific. You know, I think everybody on defense was bad. To be honest, I mean, Bastoni, even the top center back in Italy, own gold. Di Lorenzo was horrible. Di Marco, horrible. Thank God for Moises Keane and Retegui and Raspadori and Politano.
Yeah, man.
You know, what I liked about, if I could take a positive out of it, is when we messed up and they scored on us, Keane immediately scored. Like, we immediately answered back. So that's a positive I would take. That we never gave up, I guess. I mean, there's not it was a W, but it didn't really feel like a W. You know what I mean? It was very disappointing. So yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would start seriously considering maybe starting Cambiaso in the lineup, either at LB or RB.
Yeah,
because the talent's there, and both Di Marco and Di Lorenzo, they had horrible games. So
yeah.
Other than that, man, I don't know, dude. I really don't know. There's so much to criticize in this game, and yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, Aster, what about you, bro?
Yeah, as someone who really wanted Italy to win for obvious reasons, yeah, I do not know how they managed to concede 4 goals to them. I mean, the own goals were fishy enough, but like both of them were terrible. But the defensive shape up in this game was also horrific, even without them goals happening. And yeah, but credit to the attack, like Retegi, 3 assists, Moise Keane brace, Raspadori nicked one, and yeah, again, like Dom said, they didn't give up whenever they conceded. Like, they'd respond like immediately after. Like, if that was like Spalletti, if that was like Spalletti ball, like I think they'd have lost like 2-3-1 or something. Like, it felt so dead compared to what we saw today. So crazy game, and yeah, scored 5 consecutive games is crazy. So
Yeah, bro.
that's all I gotta say from there.
Dan, what's happening, bro?
What up? What up? Sorry I'm late, man. I
All
just
good.
landed like maybe 2.5 hours ago. I just landed, so my bad. I couldn't
All
get
good,
here
bro.
on
That's
time.
all good, man.
Take a shower, man.
Yeah,
It's all
man. All
good.
good. Oh, good, bro. Nah, but what did you think about the Italy game? You must have been watching that on the plane, I bet, bro. Or oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
couldn't. There's nowhere to watch it except like Fubo. I ain't got Fubo, so I was just able to follow it online and
Yeah.
watch the clips that Dom was posting. That's how I watched it, man. So I just watched the goals.
Yeah, Nadine,
Just followed it online. Yeah.
How are you today?
doing good. We're doing good. Talking about the Italy match. What did you think about it?
Well, I only watched the second half, and to be honest, I'm gonna say this during the show. I woke up and everyone was saying Locatelli, and then I found I was like, oh my god, please don't be injured. Please don't be injured. And then it was an own goal.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought, I woke up to a text from my friend. She was like, Locatelli with the dead flower emoji. And I was like, no, no, no. And then it was an own goal, and I was like, not a sweat. Oh no.
Yeah,
And
bro.
then yeah, but it was an exciting game. Like the last few minutes especially. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
You know,
a
I
good
get it.
game. It wasn't bad. Like I mean, without these obvious 2 own goals,
Really?
it's
No, I think SSB in the chat. I get it, bro. Nah, it's happened before, bro.
look at El Ahly flag tweet. Look what I have. Look what I have.
Hey!
Oh, look at this, bro.
I have
Anyway.
this little one. It's actually a sticker, and I don't know where to put it. It's
You
like
don't
a
know where to
little
put.
sticker.
You don't know
Wow,
where to put it.
that's a big ass
I mean, I
sticker.
thought to put it on the on the car, but then it's like, I don't know.
What? That would have been a good idea.
Wait, SSB, where are you sure about that, bro? That's weird.
That would have been a good idea. Yeah.
Nah, but
That would have
Is
been
that
nice.
we're fine because we're live. Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
We're live, huh? Yeah.
Guys, I'm a bit sick, so I'm gonna be a little bit slow.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's obvious, but like I hope it's not obvious.
Yeah.
But
No,
You're
you're
fine.
good. You're good. You're fine. So,
thank you.
of course, the big question is, guys, can Italy
Yeah.
still qualify after this performance, man? Because oh gosh, I'm not convinced at all after this one, man. It wasn't very convincing.
No, I
especially
am
with the,
convinced, man.
for me, I think that there's a big problem, bro. There's still a big problem. You know, yes, we
it's
got the 3
okay.
points, but there's a big problem. You know, we can't concede 4. You can't concede 4 like that. You know what I
The
mean?
defense was horrific today. It was horrific. today.
Yeah, it's horrific. You don't do that. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Everybody in the back line was horrific. Di Lorenzo,
Yeah.
DeMarco, Bastoni,
Everybody.
all
You don't
everybody.
talk about bad. You don't talk about bad backline when you are
Yeah.
not Turkish, please. Please.
Bro.
What's
Nah,
that? What's that? What'd you say?
Wait, she's talking about Turkey. She's talking about the Turkish national team.
Oh.
Conceding 6
Don't
to
you
Spain. That's
dare.
why. Yeah, conceding 6. I get it. But at the same time, you know, for Italy's standards, you can't be doing
Two
that, man.
things.
And then to
What do you
Israel,
want
and then
Yeah.
and then to a team like Israel. You
Ruggeri's
know
the
what I mean?
truth. Yes. Ruggeri.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, Ruggeri.
Bro, I
Ruggeri.
love Ruggeri. Bro, I love Ruggeri, honestly. I don't know.
Di Marco should have got replaced, I think, with Cambiaso. Cambiaso should have been
Yeah,
starting.
him
I-
or
I
him
re-
or Ruggeri. Like,
Yeah.
either one. Like
I seriously
DiMarco
think
since
that DeMarco should be benched and
DiMarco since the Champions League final has been on fraud watch. I'll be honest.
No, I
Like,
think ever since that Barca game, that first
yeah,
Barca
Barca,
game,
yeah.
when he
Lamine
got
Yamal
cooked
tore
by
him a new
Yamal.
one.
Yeah, no, when Yamal cooked him, bro.
Yeah, like
That was it.
repeatedly.
Yeah, man. That's all.
Like
That's all
that was when it started. Like,
Yeah. For me, I think that was really the downfall of DiMarco. Obviously, it's like, you know, the bad form right now. So
it's just
but
bad form, but
it's
yeah,
just bad, man.
it's on fraud watch. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
For now.
Big up Koki, bro. Big up Koki every single time, bro. Dami also says, "What's up, bro?" Dom the
what's
Don.
up, man? How you doing, bro?
Ruggeri's the
Good
god.
seeing
What's
you,
up,
man.
Yeah, bro. So Raspadori, yo Saif, bro. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. You're crazy, bro.
Good.
Man.
We love
Yeah.
a bit of jokes.
Israel Italy was like me playing FIFA. Good in attack and very poor in defense. Yeah, bro. Big up to Dion. That just subscribe to the channel, bro. Big up
looks
to
like
you,
an
bro.
average match in Ultimate Team or something.
Yeah. No, but you know who was, bro? Barella didn't look good either.
Mm,
Barella didn't look good either.
he's another one. He's another one. I'll be real.
He
Yeah,
gave up the ball multiple
Like
times. He
all
also
the
let you guys
Italian
down.
Inter players, apart from Bastoni, who scored an own goal, have been on fraud watch since
yeah,
Oh
that era.
no. Oh
yeah.
no.
Apart from
And you know what's
Bastoni.
crazy? You know what's crazy? We have to talk about a certain player, Dom, and we have to mention about it. Because I know there's some people in in our GC. They say they talk very highly of this guy, and even a lot of the Juventus fans. We
I
need to
still
talk
don't get
about.
it.
And listen, for me as a Juventus fan, I've been saying it on this podcast, man. I've been saying this on even my channel as well. I've been saying that Locatelli is an average player, nothing more. He's a rotational player.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
You know,
mad after that.
Well, it's the truth. Look what just happened today. He scored an own goal, man.
But he
And I
had
did it.
a really nice few saves right after this horrible mistake.
There was not a few saves. There was this one save, and the ball went directly to him. Thank God, because
Yeah.
if not, it would have been a goal.
Yeah, it would have been a goal.
He had a trash performance. All
Yeah.
he was non-effective. Like he wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Well, besides scoring for Israel.
Big up,
Um,
big up Jordan, bro, in the chat, bro. Big up to you, bro.
you know, I just don't get it. Like right now, I could say that Di Lorenzo was garbage today, but it's so hard for the Juventus community to say that Locatelli was garbage today and he's overrated. Like it's very hard for you guys to say that. Not you, Nadine, or maybe so, but I'm just saying that I don't get the attachment to mid players. Like right now, Politano scored a goal today. He's going back to Napoli, and we're gonna criticize him on his faults because we have eyes. We see what's going on. So I just don't know the excuses that are being made. Oh, he redeemed himself by blocking that goal. He was trashed the whole game. Trashed the whole game. So, he finally gets a start, finally gets his minutes, and he scores an own goal. Come on.
I know.
And it had to be the first. And it had to be the first goal too, Dom. It had to be the first goal too, which was crazy to me. But I've been saying this, and and a lot of Juventus fans, been talking, saying that, I don't know what I'm talking about, this and that. But if you really watch the whole game, what did Locatelli do that was so freaking good, other than that damn save, quote unquote, that he did? That was literally right to his feet. Come on, man. This is horrendous. This is horrendous. We're talking about the Italian national team. We're talking about a team that had players like Maldini, that had players like Del Piero on the team. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna say, and then a lot of the Juventus fans. But wait. But a lot of the Juventus community will say that Locatelli is going to be a great player. He had the potential to be when he was at Sassuolo. When he came to Juventus, what did he do with Allegri?
Gio, here's the problem, man. The problem is this Juventini, as in general, deny anything that's negative about their players or their club.
Yeah, I know that. He didn't play good.
I didn't mention.
If there's a Locatelli fan,
it is part of the Juventini culture, and it gets freaking annoying.
Yeah, no, it's so sick. It's bad. No, it's for me.
I mentioned it before. I mentioned it before the stream stars. Like one of them players that when they're made, you never hear from it. But when they have like a good game, you get all that hype around them. Like there's certain players that fit that category. I think Locatelli is one of them.
Way too much though. Way too overhyped, in my opinion, bro.
Like
he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be rotational.
Anytime he has a good game, which is like once every month.
How long did we have to hear that Chiesa is the best winger in the league, and he never materialized to the best winger in the league?
Oh, Chiesa.
How long did we have to hear Vlahovic was the best striker in the league? Never fucking materialized, man. It is so annoying.
Vlahovic one is true.
It's not even worth listening to anymore.
The hype, I mean.
Get on there and be bumping up their players and their club, and it's not even worth listening to. Juve and their players haven't been shit for years now, and we don't need to hear it anymore. We're done with it, man.
I mean, listen, I'm finished with it too, bro. Like with a lot of the Juventus fan base that always says, and tries to defend Locatelli when he's having shit games. And this is what I don't get, man. What do you have to defend him, man? How can you defend Locatelli after this crap performance? And there's actually Juventus fans that actually want to come on this show and do that and defend Locatelli for what happened.
Hey, Gio,
That's crazy.
Gio, leave
yeah.
in the green
There's
room.
some-
I'm actually
Gio,
freaking
calm
pissed
down,
about
man.
that shit.
Calm
Like,
down,
if you
man.
listen,
I'm gonna tell you the
Calm
real
down.
reason.
it's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
It's
Not
crazy to
everything's
me.
about
It's
it.
always bumped up. I'm gonna tell you in the green room, not here.
Yeah, I
but in the
know.
green room. And
It's
the
crazy
truth.
to me that it
Dom
actually
knows
happens,
exactly
though.
what I'm talking about. There's one reason and one reason only that players like Locatelli and Chiesa always get made out to be great players. You know,
Listen, Chiesa, the problem with him, right? He did
Injuries.
very well. The injuries, yeah. After the ACL, man, he didn't.
Yeah,
For me,
he never
didn't.
come back. I
He
feel like he
never
never
came
Yeah.
back.
come back. He
He
never
never
came
I
came
back
back
liked
from
that Euro
potential.
stuff. I mean,
He never came back to becoming that world-class player that a lot of the Juventus fans
Yeah,
thought. But a lot of the Juventus
it was
fans,
the injury.
they just keep on,
but
keep on
Gio,
sticking with
was
that.
he
I know.
ever really? Hold on, man. Was he ever really a world class player? Potential, maybe.
Before
But did
before
he
ACL,
ever
yeah.
reach
Say the
world
Euros.
class?
That I mean, listen, that Euros performance, man, the way that he was able to
Even
do
like
that,
the
man.
months before
Come on.
that, like the
Yeah.
months before that, I feel like he was scoring every few games. So like in lockdown, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel like
man.
at that point he was in that territory.
Yeah. I mean, you could also argue. You could also argue it. You could also argue with it with the players that he played with. You could do that. You know what I mean? I mean, he played with Ronaldo. He played with Dybala. He played with all these players that were at the disposal too. So, I mean, listen,
Yeah,
for me,
definitely.
Chiesa, for me, it's the ACL. I think without the ACL, he would have actually became a really top winger in the world. And during that time, he was. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He was, especially after they won the Euro. So, but after
Listen.
that ACL, they just kept on that Euro 2020, which that has long passed now. So it's the same thing with Locatelli. They're doing the same thing, Dom.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
True.
listen. This is what's going on, okay? A club like Juventus is a club that had a very strong impact on the national team back in the day.
We did.
That
Yeah.
can't be denied. Juventus is the biggest club in Italy throughout its history. Cannot be denied. So now they're grabbing and reaching the best way they can to still try to have that impact. And they're grabbing players like Locatelli and trying to defend them to the end so they could try to I don't know, fool us. Because if you have eyes, you could see that Juventus has not been a factor for the national team in a while. I mean, I think we all could agree with that, right?
Yeah.
So
Pretty much Chiellini wasn't playing anymore.
After Chiellini stopped, I think that was when
that's what I'm saying. So
After the Euros.
recently, they have had no, they haven't carried or even helped carry the national team. So even in the Euros, the Euros that we won, there was a couple of the Juventus players on there, but they weren't carrying. That was probably one of the most diverse team
teams for clubs,
in terms of clubs, different clubs having an impact. You have Inter players, Napoli players, Roma, Juventus, not Milan, right? Milan,
Sassuolo.
not Milan. Sassuolo, you had impact from all over the place. So now what's going on is that they're coping. Once again, fan base is coping. Fan base is trying to project that Locatelli, Cambiaso, Gatti are the guys. They're not. They're not the guys. Cambiaso, I actually want him to start.
Yeah, Cambiaso for me, I think has more potential. I could.
Yeah. See, I could be unbiased. I could say I want Cambiaso either on the left or the right.
Yep.
But you cannot tell me that Gatti is worthy to start, and you cannot tell me that Locatelli is worthy to start. I won't believe it. I can't. So that's what's going on. They feel like they're trying to be involved, the fan base, and they need to stop and just realize that Locatelli is not. He's average and sometimes has good games. He's above average, I would say, but he's not world class.
He's not world class, like they keep on saying, bro.
I feel
He's
like
not
we never
starter
said
worthy.
he's world class. As Juventus fans, sometimes we know he's not. Like sometimes we actually admit it that he's not world class. We wouldn't say he's world
Last year, everybody was the whole Allianz Stadium was booing him. Let's not forget all the Juventus fans in Turin were all booing this guy. And then what happened?
we never said
Just because he had a good slash, I would say, decent season out of all the seasons that he's been at the club. Now it's like I'm telling you, if he didn't
and that
score
penalty he scored in the last game, I feel like this
that
this
was a whole
one of
nother.
the things that
Yep, exactly. If he didn't score that penalty, everybody will be
yeah,
hating
he would have
Locatelli
been
right now.
gone by now. He would have
He would
been
have been
gone
gone.
by now. Like long gone already.
But
Like we
and
would
this
have
is what I'm
never
saying.
started the season with him.
But this is why for me, I keep on saying Locatelli shouldn't even be considered a starter, really. If I had other options, he shouldn't be that starter. If I had great options on the pitch, he wouldn't be my starter. He would be my rotational guy. He gets the job done, but sometimes he can't be like that world-class midfielder that people keep saying, especially to me. I get Juventus fans DMing me all the time saying, "Oh, Locatelli is, what are you talking about? Locatelli is this, Locatelli is that." Show me. There are certain games where he has done very well. I give him that.
That's true.
But he's not that world-class player that we've
Would
seen
you
in the past,
ever
Come on.
honestly consider to say that he's world class?
No.
Ever. Not
No.
even when he was at
I feel like
Sassuolo
he's been always
and Juve
average.
was slobbering
Even
to get him from their farm club. He has never been even close to world class. He's been a very good player. He has shown that he can be a very good player. But that world class crap is just I haven't actually seen the world class. They DM you world class, Joe. I mean, that is just
phenomenon, bro. They keep saying the word phenomenon.
Here's the thing, man. Dom touched on it. Juve is just trying to come up with things to say that are positive. They're trying to stay relevant. They're trying to stay relevant. They're mediocre. They are not going to be challenging for a Scudetto even this year. They haven't been challenging for several years. Just get used to it. Just get used to it, bro. Until you actually have players and a club that knows what the hell they're doing to challenge for a Scudetto, until you have players that can contribute to the national team, just accept the fact that it's not a thing anymore. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. I mean, listen, for me, we haven't won the title in 5 years. We haven't won the title in 5 years, and we're going to say that Locatelli is world-class. What has he done? Come on, man.
And, and on top of that, man,
please.
On top of that, you sell a player like Keane, and now he's carrying the team. You sold the guy for $13 million.
Selling it made sense. To be fair,
had potential, man.
Selling it made sense. To be fair, he wasn't.
What? Keane was never the problem. It was the club, because at Everton he had some bad seasons, but at PSG he scored 17 goals. Then you ship him over to Fiorentina, and this guy is fighting for top scorer of the league. The guy's on the national team balling out, just carried us in this game. So and you know what's funny? You know what's funny about the reaction? Juventus fans' reaction is
Juventus.
Oh, what happened is that our shirt weighs too much for him. So he needed to go to another club that had lower expectation. Do you see the coping? The coping is so ridiculous. Like our jersey is too heavy for Keane.
I wouldn't say that.
But he's out there scoring winning goals. He's out there winning games against Israel and carrying the team. But the Juventus jersey is way too heavy for him, dude. That excuse is getting so old, bro.
Listen, I don't know about Dom. I think
not set. Okay.
I mean, listen, with the Juventus jersey, I'm not so sure about that, because listen, Keane can score goals. He can score goals if you put him in the right system. He actually gets something for him and actually.
That's
plays.
What the problem was. He wasn't in the right system, and you guys didn't. Allegri wasn't utilizing him correctly. So just say what it is. You know, I'm not saying you, Gio. Just say what it is. Don't say that the Juventus jersey was too heavy for him. So now you're going to discredit him. You can say that he only performs when he's in teams that are not as serious as Juventus. Come on, like how much coping are we doing here as a fan
Well,
base?
the thing is, it's not just that, but he didn't start a lot of the games. And the crazy thing is that I remember there was like one season. Yeah, well, no, I think it was also with the coach that we had. He didn't fit the system either, too. I think that was a big problem at Juventus for Keane.
That's everything.
But listen, I think with also listen, I get a lot of the Juventus saying that, but for them to go far and say that, oh, it's the way of the shirt. No, I think it's a lot of the pressures, that you're playing for a standard club like Juventus. That was a big vital thing. Because if you're gonna talk about the expectations of a Fiorentina and Juventus is more like much more higher because you need to
Gio,
perform.
man, Gio, dude. These are grown men that have
I get it.
spent their entire life. They have spent their entire life playing this sport, and they get to the top level, and you're trying to tell me, or any other Juventino, trying to tell me that they can't handle the pressure.
I know.
Bullshit. It's
when
bullshit
you have
because it's not real.
When you have a player, when so when you tell me that, but then this player's going out there with the national team jersey and being clutch, you're gonna tell me that the Juventus jersey weighs more than the national team jersey to qualify for the World Cup? I ain't gonna believe that.
No.
I'll believe that nonsense.
But look at the situation
with a specific atmosphere, and this is okay. It's not about how heavy the jersey is. Sometimes we do not go with a specific atmosphere in a specific place, even if it's a very big team, professional, with a great history. It's just that the atmosphere is not specifically okay with me, so it's okay. It was never about how heavy the t-shirt is. No, it's okay.
Yeah, there you go. No, but I think with Moise Keane, right? I mean, look at the form Dom that he had before he was on the Italian national team. The guy's scoring goals for Fiorentina left and right. You know what I mean? But the guy's on a crazy form. But look, because he's plugged into the right system. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is. And that's what someone that watches football and has eyes could see that it's that. It's not. It has nothing to do with the Juventus jersey being heavy. So you said they said the same thing about Vlahovic. They've said the same thing about players that have come in with good numbers, solid numbers for their teams. And if they do bad, it's not the club's fault. It's because the jersey weighs too much for them. Come on. That's nonsense, bro.
With Vlahovic,
your stadium doesn't even get your stadium half the time doesn't even get a full capacity. So how much pressure do they have there at home? Like how much pressure do they have at home? Napoli, for example, those fans are crazy. They're crazy.
Well,
they're wrong. And I've never said.
No, I mean that's
it's just a coping. It's just a sad excuse. People need to learn that, hey, maybe it's the system, Allegri, the environment. Yes, like Vlahovic, for example. Like, look at him now. All of a sudden, where did he get that confidence from? Maybe he has something to prove now. Attitude changes. He's hungry now. You know.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, the Juventus jersey got light for Vlahovic. These last two games, all of a sudden, it's light. No, there's other things that matter.
Yeah. No, I mean, like,
it's
look,
not
with
just a shirt.
No, I mean, listen, with Vlahovic, right? I feel like it's
Not
the
even
mentality that he had. That was the biggest thing. The mentality that he had going into the games, right? That was the biggest problem because every single time the guy would be getting slandered, including myself. I would be slandering the guy whenever I'm.
He got booed at the stadium, I think.
You know what I'm saying? He did. He did.
Yeah.
He did.
He did. He was booed like at the first game of the season, or I think it was the friendly.
Or preseason.
I mean, but the thing is that we had a reason because I mean, look at the situation that was happening with all he was missing so many open goals. It was just too much.
I feel like he at some point he did this on purpose. Like looking at that, you can never miss that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I question that too.
Bro, I swear, I remember he had a miss against Dortmund. Like he shot from like outside.
No,
he,
it was the game before, like
the corner flag.
The second to last. The second to last. I'm not sure what game it was. It was the second to last in the first in the last season, and it was he like right in front of the goal. He passed it to nobody, and he was waiting for Yildiz to get it. I remember this one, and I was like, no, there's no way this was a mistake.
Nadine, do you remember Vlahovic giving a nice pass to Lookman? Don't you remember that? Don't you remember that?
That was beautiful.
That was not beautiful.
For me, yeah.
Absolute fraud
that
for that.
was
No, it was
tragic,
bad.
man. Stop it. That was
Bruh.
tragic.
Bruh.
Man, that was
It
How
was
can you
hilarious. I
forgive?
mean, why are you passing there in the
You
first
can't,
place?
dude. The guy slipped when there was no one on him.
yes.
And he just
Listen,
pounced the
dog.
ball,
clean,
bro.
Listen,
clean
listen.
through, boom, 4-0.
Listen,
Come
environment matters. The
Yeah.
coach,
Whoa.
the
Of
tactics,
course, yes.
the motivation. Listen,
Uh.
Napoli won the Scudetto by like
Yeah.
crazy amount of points. The next
Yeah.
season, finished 10th place
Boom.
with the same players.
Coach.
Everyone on that team degraded. All their performances went down.
Yeah.
Except for Lobotka.
Lobo was
So you're gonna tell me
Consistent, boy.
what am I gonna say to that? Like if I'm half smart,
Turn off his comments.
I'm not gonna say, hey, the jersey for Napoli was too heavy all of a sudden for all these players. No, it was tactics, motivation, environment, losing.
Everything
You
matters.
know,
Yeah, I mean everything.
all that.
Everything. The management.
The
It has a big
management.
part.
Yeah,
It has
I
a
feel
big
like
part.
it's
All that.
it's never like one certain thing for them players. It's, everything
not.
everything matters. Like, you know.
So like
Everything.
so the fan base complains about the front office, how it's run, the bad signings, the grinta is not there no more. But then when you go to target specific player that all of a sudden starts dropping poor results, you don't talk about any of those factors that are important. You just go to the player and say the jersey's too heavy for him. Are we looking at the same sport here?
No, bro.
It's bull.
Come on, man.
Bullshit.
Nah, bro.
Anyways.
That's the thing with Locatelli and all these players, you know. And then we're gonna talk about Bastoni too. I mean, Bastoni, another guy, an own goal
Yeah.
too.
Just
Come
slice
on,
that
bro.
in.
I
Like,
mean, 2 own
Come
goals in the
on,
same
man.
game is like
which one
really
was worse?
weird.
Which one was worse?
I mean, if I want to be
Locatelli, because it was the first
Locatelli.
one in the game.
because
felt
he
like this
slid.
was a
All
good
he needed to
start.
do,
I meant like the goal
was clear it out
specifically,
too.
not like context or whatever. Like the goal specifically. Which one was worse?
For me, I say both. I don't give a.
Because one
both
like
of them are
stabbed
horrendous.
it in, and the other like missed the clearance. So
Yeah, no, they were both horrific, bro. It was bad.
Yeah, I think
Bad, man. Thank you,
they're
thank
both
you,
on
RB.
goal.
Thank you.
Yep.
At least I'm not the only Juventus fan that actually has eyes and has a brain, bro.
Get on a
Fuck,
mountain.
like,
and
seriously.
yell
He's not even your best midfielder.
He's not.
He's
No,
not
he's
even
not.
your best midfielder in your
It's
club.
Thuram. It's
So
Thuram.
what are we doing here? What are we
Different
doing? He's not even
Thuram,
the
bro.
best
It's Thuram.
midfielder
It's
in your
Kefren
club.
Thuram. Nadine,
If
Nadine,
Thuram
who's
was
the
a-
best? Who's the best midfielder for Juventus? Answer.
I mean, we just answered it. I think I have the same answer. I would literally say Thuram.
It's Thuram,
And-
bro.
I mean, I prefer Thuram. I think Thuram is one of the best players, not just like in specific position. He's one of the best
Yeah.
players.
Yeah,
Thuram is amazing.
Exactly.
In the team, in general, Thuram is
Exactly.
amazing.
Exactly.
Thuram
This
is
is not cool.
And the fact that these, you know, it's just because he's Italian.
Here's the
Andrew,
thing.
yo,
Coop is,
you know,
Coop minor
Yeah,
is
cool
fine.
up then.
What,
Good.
what was that? What was
I
that?
said because he's got to be just because he's Italian, he gets a lot of the overhype from the Juventus fan base. At this point, I'm thinking about it now, bro, because that's crazy, bro.
That's definitely the reason.
Yeah, there you go, RB. Thank you. It's because he's Italian. And he has
Grinta,
grinta, right?
It's the same reason
In the
Politano
air.
be getting
Yeah.
all kinds of praise when Lozano
No, I
was
mean
there.
he's not bad. He's not bad. But what I'm getting at is that Juventus fans in general, they overhype Locatelli way too much, bro.
Wait,
And
is
then when he has
Gatti
these-
Italian? Don't they overhype Gatti?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. For me, listen, Gattone had the same issues too. I still remember a lot of the flaws that he did. We can't forget a lot of this stuff that he did. I still remember in the back of my head with that goal against Sassuolo, that own goal.
Bro.
I'm not kidding. I'm
Bro,
not kidding.
every time I get reminded of that, it just makes me laugh. Like
Yeah, bro. But
that literally felt like match fixing. Oh,
yeah, look at this, bro. Both own goals were equally.
both goals
as bad.
equally as bad. Yeah,
Exactly.
fair enough.
Exactly. Listen,
Fair enough.
Gatti is not a world-class defender. He's a good, backup. He's a good backup in my opinion. But at the moment, we have no defenders really except for Bremer, so we have to start him. But I feel like, in the Serie A, he could do okay. I mean, if he gets a lot of consistent games and, plays with Bremer, I feel like he could do good. But there's this sometimes he makes those stupid mistakes. And we'll see. If he does a good season, right? Then I'll be like that's props to him. Because now he's gonna have another season to prove with Juve. But for me, I don't see nothing really special in Gatti, other than his anger on the pitch, and other than that, which makes me laugh because it's always funny to see him, going after players like that. It's funny, but other than that, nothing special for me for Gatti. The same thing as Locatelli. I put them both in the same category. Good, but not a phenomenal status. Then he's not going to be a
Yeah, not
Chiellini
the
for me.
best.
He's not going
Not
to
the
be a
best.
Barzagli for me. He's not going to be a Bonucci for me. He's none of those standards. So you can get that out of them right now, bro.
It takes balls to get to them standards, Bobby.
Nah, man. Is it like I said for me? Nah. I mean, it's because listen, the club. I would support any of the players that come, like Zegrova. I'm gonna support him. Conceição, supporting all these players, but there's a certain limit, bro, that you're gonna have, and it's your performances on the pitch. I get it. You come to Juventus, we welcome you with warm arms, but it's the performances on the pitch that matter. But it's also right what the backstage is, right? What's behind the scenes? Is the coach really the right fit for this team? Is the front office not doing something that they should be doing, like reinforcing the team when we need them to?
Dude, look at Roma. Look at Roma last year.
Oh, last year.
Almost went into relegation, bro.
Yeah.
And what did they do?
Claudio
Switched their coach, and everything changed.
Yep.
Look, the tactics, like Nima said last episode.
Exactly.
The tactics in Serie A matter. The coach at the helm matters. The front office matters. All this matters. And all this has an effect on how players are going to play on the field.
Well, Dom, look at
you can't just base it off of talent. You can't just say, "Oh, he's a talented player. He'll cook anywhere. He'll cook in any formation, in any type of tactics." No, this is a recipe. There's ingredients and there's things you have to mix in to have a solid squad. You can't just look at the player. He's good. He sucks. That's it. No, there's things that make the player stronger. And there's setting them up for success. It's a recipe. That's what it is. And people need to learn that, bro.
Well, Dom, I mean, look what Napoli did when you guys were 10th. When you guys were 10th, you brought in a winner. You brought in Conte. And Conte revitalized that whole team.
Exactly.
And crazy thing is that he had injuries during the season where he was only playing once a week against a strong Inter that was playing all in three fronts, and you guys still won the Scudetto.
Exactly.
That is change, and that is also because Napoli did changes, because ADL did changes. A lot of the Juventus fans, including myself, I'm putting that in there, thought that Conte was going to be returning to Juventus, right?
Yeah.
But right? I mean, the craziest thing is that look at what ADL did. Everybody was thinking, oh, ADL, including myself, I'm putting myself in there because I was one of those people too. That ADL and Conte's relationship is not going to work for too long. A lot of Juventus fans were saying that it's not going to happen because it's too fiery, personalities. But now look what happened. Look what happened now. Conte said, I'm looking at 2 pages here. One is a winning project I just won the Scudetto with, and now we could build something if ADL agrees, right? In which he did. And then the other one is no sporting director. Let me see. Sleeping president that I still don't even know like if the president is even awake anymore. The owner is not clearly there investing in the team when we really need to strengthen the squad. And then the players, what has the players won in recent the Coppa Italia, the Coppa del Nonno, bro? Get out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Conte as well, he looked at the two papers and he was like, which one is a better fit? At the moment, it's Napoli. They just won the Scudetto. Now, ADO is bringing KDB in. That was another signing too. That definitely influenced Conte to stay.
Yep.
And You know, because ADL went through that checklist. It's like check, check, check. So he looked at the two, and that's what happened. And then it's a prime example of seriously, like another one, man.
Yep.
We're not in the era, and I think a lot of the Juventus fan base needs to start thinking we're not in that time frame of when we won the 9 Scudetti in a row.
Yep.
Of
We're
course
not
we're
there
not.
no more,
Of
guys.
course we're not.
It's over.
Of course we're not.
It's
It's
over.
been gone.
I don't
No, but
think
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
over.
It's
Like
been over. But a lot of the
necessarily
Juventus
over.
fan base is still stuck because it's like, oh, we won 9 in a row. Which, listen, I love that we won 9 in a row. It's great. It's great. But look what are
I
we doing
wouldn't say
now?
it's over, but we need to start over.
Yeah, no,
We
it's
need
just
to
listen,
start
man.
step by step. I wouldn't say it's over. It's not over. Like,
What does that mean?
Your run was
The
it's
domination
over.
period is
It's
over.
been over.
Once you stop
Over
winning
and
and
you
you don't win
start-
for 5
that's what we
years,
meant.
it's over.
It's
So
been
now,
5
no, it's
years.
never over. It's never over for a
What?
team.
What?
Wait,
The
what?
domination? Huh?
What
when you
does
say it's
start
never over, what
mean?
are you
What does
saying?
start over
Yeah.
mean?
Wait,
Start
what?
over means something was finished and you need to start from scratch.
Yes, that's what Juventus need to do.
I mean, I
Start
feel
from
like
scratch.
it's over. It's like we're never gonna do this again, but we can do this again, even if it's not now. In 4
I guarantee
years,
you-
in 10
9
years,
Scudetti
like,
in a row. You really
that-
believe that?
I
Nadine?
guarantee
Come
you,
on.
you will not win 9 Scudetti in a row again because
man.
when you did it, congrats for doing it. The league was so unbalanced. Inter and Milan were way back.
Panthers.
Like they were trying to survive. Now league is balanced. Teams are
listen,
stronger.
Napoli
You guys
might
are not going to win 9
two
Scudetti
times in a
again.
row.
No,
Napoli might
I,
win
didn't-
two
I
times
don't.
in
I
a
don't know.
row.
I mean,
It's okay.
anything
It
is
happens.
possible.
I don't
Listen,
think
anything
anyone.
is possible.
I don't
Listen,
think anyone is doing that again. Respectfully,
Listen, anything
No.
anything is possible.
Not happening again.
like it's
Yeah.
more even now. Like
Mhm.
one thing I've noticed about the Serie A is like there's
Wait, but
a
how-
different
wait,
winner. Hold on.
Wait, hold on, because how is it not over? 9 Scudetti is over, bro. It's been over for 5 years, and a lot of
I'm
the
not
Juventus fan
talking
base is
about
still
them.
back in
I
there.
mean, okay, history is history. That's true, but it's okay. In a matter of like 4 years or 5 years from now,
We are not, bro. Of course, we will be back. Juventus will be back, bro.
yeah, I mean, I think
But
we can do this. It doesn't necessarily have to be like 9 in a row.
no.
But it's okay. We can
No,
win again. We
when
can
no
have
one's
a
saying
strong season.
that your club is over, it's done, it's finished. No one's saying that.
No.
What we're saying is that run that you had is over.
Yes,
You need to
yes.
rebuild, start
Rebuild,
over.
start
And what's
over.
going on right now is that you're having a lot of issues rebuilding. You're trying to. The last 5
that's
years
true.
you
I mean,
tried.
I never
But
said
it
no to
failed.
that. I mean, I know
It
we
failed
have
so many
problems.
times.
Yeah.
But Nadine, for as you know, because we both are Juventus fans, you know what I'm saying? As a club, and we're looking from what we're seeing at the moment, are we making progress or are we digressing? Are we
How
regressing?
about this? How about just
I feel like we're
accepting
good at some
that
point
the
that we don't really move
dominance, just
forward.
accepting that the dominance is over, right? And there's
Well, it's been over.
competition. Okay, it's not hard to accept that there's other teams that can win these Scudetti and other teams that can do stuff in the Champions League. Just accept the fact that the dominance is no longer a thing and the league is more competitive. It's not fucking hard. It's not fucking hard.
Basically, your voice cut for a minute.
I know. It's okay. I realized I lost.
Okay, God,
I
semana
walk
trzeba tribute,
other
my
teams.
mistakes.
Hey,
It's
Tajeri.
fine. All I'm
Claro.
saying
Calm down,
is
bro.
that it's not like we're dead. It's okay. We can come back.
Well, of
Yeah,
course.
I know.
Well, yeah, I mean-
obviously, we're not.
Sure.
Juventus
course.
can always win again. I'm not saying
Of
that.
course.
It's just
Of
that
course you
we
could
need to
come
get.
back.
No, Nadine, we need I don't think you're understanding what we're trying to say, and what I'm also trying to say is that a lot of the Juventus fan base is still stuck in that 9-year
Yeah, I know.
realm
I
that we
know.
were.
I
You know
know.
what I mean?
Every time they start speaking, it's like we had this, we
Yes.
had that. There was this playing at our team. There was this.
Fucking
The
got spoiled.
goalkeeper. I
That's
know.
what it is.
I know.
Fucking spoiled fan base.
But we're not
man.
going to talk about this now because we're not in the same position to talk.
We can't talk anymore. We can. Yes,
I know.
we have a lot of Scudetti. Okay? But at the moment, man, we're not there competing. We're not there
Yes.
No
We're
one,
not
no one,
listen.
I know.
literally, no one's scared of Juventus anymore
Yeah,
in Europe or in the league.
look in the league.
You have,
We
you have.
lose to
The Europe
Sassuolo.
thing's been a
I
thing
mean,
for a while, to be fair.
well, yeah, well, that yes, but in the Serie A, no. You look at all the teams that we go, all the smaller clubs, right? Right. With all due respect, with all the small clubs in the league, they go to the Allianz Stadium and thinking that they could win. That for me
It's
shows
more
the levels
interesting
where
talking about. It's more interesting talking about Como and whether they can get the Champions League than it is whether Juve can contend for a Scudetto. The story is
because we
Como
won.
getting top 4, not Juve trying to compete for a Scudetto. The story for Juve is to fight for top 4.
Try for top 4 at the moment. Yeah,
Accept it.
At the moment,
Juventini,
yes.
100%
accept
true.
it.
Unfortunately, I cannot say no to that. This is the truth.
yeah, it's the truth,
I
man.
know,
Yes.
and I know.
It's the truth.
And
And
I'm
we all
not
know.
talking to the
I'm
2 panel
tired of it.
members on here. I'm talking to everybody that's listening that can't
Yeah.
accept irrelevance and mediocrity. Until you get back to competing for the Scudetto, then just be quiet. Just wait
Yep.
until it happens and then open your fucking mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, chill.
This is disrespectful.
I need to chill, bro.
Come on, man, chill.
Oh, I'm being disrespectful. How long have Napolitani dealt with disrespect over the years?
Yeah.
It's been like forever.
True, but
Since
Nah,
the
but
dawn
we're
of time.
joking, so,
I mean, listen, it's because see, look, I mean, look at you could tell by the front office, you could tell by the management, right? You could tell by the ownership whether a club is doing good or not. You could tell. You know what I mean? And the fact that we've made a lot of investments in the past that have screwed us over now. I mean, if you want to go there, I mean, I could even go last summer. We got Thiago Motta. We actually had a plan, right? Giuntoli, right? Oh, bringing Thiago Motta. What happened? Screwed ourselves over because now we had to pay all of our players that we needed to pay last season. We paid them this season, and that screwed up our half of our mercato. We didn't get a new back line except for Bremer coming back about. Now we're gonna struggle because if one of those players gets injured, Juventus is screwed this season.
That's true.
Juventus is screwed this season if we lose Bremer.
again,
Because our defense will not hold up. If it does, I'm gonna listen. I love to be proven wrong. I love it. Juventus proved me damn wrong.
I still think that your
Can I say
defense.
something in my language? But like, I mean, I'm not sure if someone will speak, if someone will understand. آسر عارف اللي هي الميم بتاع الهجوم يديني والدفاع الديني ده نفس الحال مع يوفنتوس.
Oh, oh,
This is the same exact
Wow.
situation with Juventus. Awesome attack, awesome players, awesome midfielders. I would say they're good, but then the back line, only God
the back
knows.
line, forget except for
Except-
Bremer's the only
Except for
one.
Bremer, of course.
Bremer's
This
the
is
only one.
only God knows.
Bremer's like, hold on. Bremer's
the
like
Only God knows.
He's the guy. He's the guy. Listen,
Bremer's like
Bremer's
a stick holding like 2 bricks together.
no,
Like,
I get it. No,
I
but
feel like that's
Bremer's
exactly.
important because he's the leader in the defense. You lose the
Gasperini's
leader,
Roma.
who do you have? Who
Yeah,
fills in that
everyone
role?
is like going in its own way.
The
So
Gasperini one here. I won't be shocked either.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gasperini's Roma overtake Juve for the top 4. He knows what it takes to finish top
Almost
4 as he
happened last
proved
year.
time
Brother,
and
It
time
was
again.
this
I won't
close.
be shocked if he.
It was this close last year.
Brother, I won't
Well,
be
listen.
shocked if he gets in a title challenge. I'll be.
I can't wait for
Hey,
this.
hey,
week.
Aster,
Oh
you know
my
what the
God.
crazy thing is? You have right Gasperini. Look what Roma's doing right now.
I know.
They got Gasperini. They got players. They were building their whole squad. And listen,
Yes.
they won their first 2 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, I won't be
It's the
shocked if.
ambition, Gio. It's the ambition of that club right now.
No, I know, because they want to
they've
win
improved
something.
since
Well, they
a
want to
year
win.
ago.
No, but then that's what I'm saying. It all starts from the top. It all
Yes.
starts from the top, man. And listen, Comoli did good in terms of the last days of Mercato. The last day that we had, we got Openda and Zagrova. That was great. But what about our back line? What about all those? I mean, I get it. We needed to sell players and this and that. But now we're kind of screwed now until January. We could actually get a center back. I'm saying so anything can happen that we could be screwed for top 4. You know what I'm saying? In terms of title challenge, which
Were you even
I hate
hold
doing
on?
that.
Were you
You know what I
even
mean?
linked with anyone apart from Leone or what? Can't even like remember.
Yes, Balerdi, I believe, from Marseille, and a couple other guys.
Balerdi.
You think he's real
in the
though?
Serie.
I don't think.
Yeah, well, I don't know because there were so many Juventus rumors this summer
Yeah.
that you don't even know which one was the
Barely any
real
were
one.
center backs. Like I've
No, but
heard
you
some.
didn't know which one was the real one. So, do you think Juve is still feeling the effects of the CR7? 100%.
That's
100%.
Hard to throw.
How many did we
When
pay?
it
How
Because
much did we pay? How much
because
did
if
we
we're
pay?
well not
They got
I
a bit
think
of a stretch.
no I think it all started when Juventus kicked out Marotta. When Juventus kicked out Marotta after that CR7 purchase, that's when the club started to really go downhill. Was when we lost control in the management and we hired a guy that didn't know what he was doing, signing all these average players like Rabiot, like so many of these other guys. That now, listen, Milan has to deal with them. You know what I mean? So good on them. You know, taking and listen, if he does flourish under Allegri, that's gonna be a crazy. Oh man, it's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? So
Juventini will say then.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Plays well with them.
that's gonna be bad. But for me, I mean, listen, man, I think it started when Marotta left Juve, and then of course CR7 with the effects of these high wages, and then after that COVID hit, it put Juve in the gutter. So
It was like I don't know how to say it in English, but it was a breakdown.
oh yeah,
It was
100%. It was a
it was a
breakdown.
total
It
breakdown.
was a collapse. It was a collapse.
Yeah, exactly. That's the word. That's the
It was a
word. Yeah.
collapse. It was a collapse. See, Serie has spent the second most money in the top 5 leagues. Teams are getting financially stronger. Juve is not going to have a decade-long dominance again.
That's
Yeah,
what we're saying.
I mean,
That's what we were saying earlier.
I don't think Juve will win another 9 in a row, but at least compete and win. Try to win at least 1, 2.
Yeah, you know what? You know, I hate to say it because it really, really irks me to say it, but I'm gonna. Juve competing again and winning a Scudetto here or there is great for the league, but them winning 9 in a row is a nightmare for the league, unless they were
yeah,
killing
in
it in the
terms of league, yeah.
Champions League. If they won like 2 or 3 Champions League during that run, similar to the days when Milan was doing what they were doing, even Inter when they had the treble, Juve was just dominating the league. You know what I mean? And it got stale, it got boring, and people left Serie A during that time frame. CR7 comes in and like, oh my god, now Juve is going to win the Champions League. It didn't work out.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not just that, but I think after that, when we lost to Ajax, I believe in the quarters, that was the only good performance of Cristiano Ronaldo at Juventus during at that season, that quarterfinals against Ajax. That was the only season I think that Juventus were in terms of the Champions League. That was the only season where I think Juventus had a shot. If we would have beaten Ajax, we would have had the Verstappen. Come on, you know what I mean? But
you probably lost the final.
But that's the thing, man. Juventus for me, man, just went downhill. But you know, it is what it is at this point, man. Because that's where the club is at the moment, bro. We're collapsed. But listen, if things change this season, we actually see some positives, right? Because a lot of people were saying that the Juventus is not going to make top 4, right? We don't know. For me, I think Juve will make top 4. But can we go far? Can we go more? Can we go to top 3, top 2?
Can we do something at the Champions League also?
Champions League, no. We don't have enough talent. We don't have enough stability in that back line.
No, I wouldn't.
No way. No way. We're not doing nothing in the Champions League this season. I'm telling you right now. We're not doing nothing.
Please don't tell me Juventini are saying something about Champions League online.
No, I hope not.
Please,
but,
they're not DMing you, are they?
No, I hope not. But no, the thing is, Dan, listen, I think with the Champions League, right? With the thing is, Juventus is not ready for that. We need to start from 0 again. We need to focus on winning the league. Stop with this. You know what I'm saying? Put it back to reality. Focus on the league.
Yeah, man.
Be competitive again. Rebuild. And then when you win, you could build off that success Something that Milan should have done, when they had the chance with Maldini, but they made that mistake of getting rid of him. And then
Gio,
after
are
that,
you nervous? Are you generally nervous that it could turn into a Manchester United for Italy? Like in this league, can it
It's
get
not
that bad?
I
Not
don't think it's gonna get to that like that potential. I think Milan's actually the Manchester United of Serie.
I
That's
mean,
why.
yeah, they're the ones who had the mid-table finish and no Europe.
Well, yeah. I mean, 8th
Damn,
place.
you heard that, Francesco? You heard what he just said? He called Milan the Manchester United of Serie A, man. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, 7 times Champions League winners, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
They're supposed. They got to do something. I mean, they ever since that one Scudetto actually won, they've been disappeared. So, listen. For me, I think in terms of the dominance, right, of where Milan was at one point in Europe, they're more of like that Manchester United, Dan. That's what I think.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
saying?
talking champions. I'm talking for Serie A.
No, I mean for Serie A. For
for
Serie A, I feel like Juventus. No, we're not the Manchester United. I think we're missing pieces. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not
You're
nervous
not-
to get that bad.
We're not that
No.
bad. I don't
They're not Manchester United. They're not
Man.
They're not Manchester United because they're making top 4.
Yeah.
They're consistently making top 4, whether we like it or not. And so that automatically puts them out of discussion as a Manchester United. They're not like in the gutter.
Exactly.
But it can potentially get there. It could. It could.
If
This season, I'm already hearing. I've already seen from the fan base that are Juventus a Scudetto contender this year? 2 games in, just 2 games. They're already talking about this. So we'll see. Because that back line is already looking shaky, having to compete in 3 different fronts.
That's why I said I'd rather us not be in Europe. We shouldn't be. I listen. I get it. We wanted to be in Europe because obviously we want to play the Champions League, right? I want to see my team compete in the Champions League.
You can't.
But the thing is, I don't want to get embarrassed in the Champions League like we've been doing in the past couple years. We've been getting embarrassed.
You can't afford not to be in the Champions League right now.
exactly.
Yeah, I know that too. Financially, we needed to be in the Champions League. Whatever we like it or
And
not.
some
Financially, we
players
needed to do that.
actually, like some players in the team, they
We're
stay in the
McDonald's.
team. They stay in the team just if we qualify to
Yeah.
the Champions League.
Yeah.
I feel like their existence in the team, they stay
That's
if we are in top 4. So
Yep.
this is
Yep.
if there's
Yep.
no Champions League, then basically there's no
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, no,
Mm.
and
So
I'm
I
happy that
feel
we
like
keep on making top 4.
We're being pulled from too many ways, and
But
we
that's
can't
why,
even.
yeah, but that's why I said,
Yeah.
Nadine. I think since we did qualify for the Champions League, maybe one season won't hurt, where we actually just focus on the league. Maybe get knocked out earlier than what we should. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
League phase
And focus on the league.
Juventus fans talking about bottling the CL to win the league. That's insane.
already.
Big
Because-
2025.
We need
No,
to win
here's
the
the
league.
thing. It's not
We
only
need to
about
win the
winning.
league. We
I
need to
feel
win
like
the
it's
league.
not only about winning. I feel like it's about focusing in one direction and
Exactly.
focusing. Yeah,
You build
like,
up.
give our
build up.
focus to something.
You build
yeah,
up.
to build
you-
up. But
no,
if
Listen,
you play
no.
way too many games in the same week, the players are exhausted. The team is exhausted. The coach
For
is
me,
exhausted.
Juventus is not going to go far. Let's be real here. They're not going to go far. I think that the
You
farthest
need-
that we're going to go is quarterfinals. Late,
You
maybe
need to
round of
defend
16.
this.
you need to compete in the Champions League to make money. You want to build, you
Oh,
want to
of course.
rebuild. You got to
No,
go
of
as
course.
deep as you can in the Champions League. You cannot
No,
be
I
like,
get it.
I'll win the Scudetto, and that's building. Because how much do you get for winning the Scudetto?
$2.
No, I get
Like
it.
18 million?
No, I get it.
How
Dom,
much do
I
you
it,
get
but-
to make into the quarterfinal of the Champions League? A lot
Yeah,
more.
but I get a lot more,
Well-
obviously. But the thing is that do we have the team, Dom, at the moment to compete for that range? Juventus
Well,
hasn't made a
I feel like
quarterfinal
what
in
you need
what?
as well.
How many years?
This is how you build with the financial issues you guys have. This is the best scenario.
Okay.
You make it past the round of 16, right? Round of 16, the least, right?
At least.
And you make top 4 in the league again. That's better
Okay, that's
financially. That's
Yeah.
better financially to rebuild to then eventually win trophies than to win the Scudetto and crash out in November in the Champions League, because you're not going to make that much money.
Yeah.
So you have to think the financial aspect of everything. Everyone wants trophies. I get it. But in the situation you're in right now, that you need money to build, to get better players, to invest, that's when maybe not winning a trophy and making it deep into the Champions League and making top 4 again is a better result when it comes financially for the growth of the club.
Tony, bro, that's Inter, bro. Arsenal becomes second place all the time.
Arsenal,
bro.
I mean, Inter actually won shit the last few years, so yeah.
Cool,
Yeah,
they won.
but the
They
thing
won.
is,
Yeah,
it's
but
not about
look at
winning the
them, bro.
trophy right
By
now.
the way, guys, Essen has some 20 teams as well, so I hope he joins the stage next time.
You cannot be like saying Arsenal type, bro. Come on, don't compare us to that club.
He's got 20 teams as well, so.
No, not 20, chill.
Oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see that comment. That's actually pretty funny. Calling you guys the Arsenal. That's
Arsenal. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
You know, Tony, you always come in clutch with amazing comments, bro. I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah, Arsenal is always second, and they always they always try their best, and then they win absolutely nothing, like every time. Not even a single.
They're the bottle jobs of their league. Literally.
Yeah, but check it out though. They come in second. They don't win. Yeah. They don't win major trophies, but they come in second. They make top 4 every single year. So
that's worse. That's like worse.
You got to understand. You have to make the Champions League and go deep in the Champions League to make money, to invest. That's where the money's at, like it or not. So it's like I was trying to say is winning the Champions League. That's like the best outcome, right? Because that's the most money you could get. Because I'm trying to talk to you guys not as fans, right? Because we want to win trophies, right? We have to look at the money that comes in, the financial aspect of everything. Deep into the Champions League, make top 4 every year, and then eventually you win trophies. That's how you win trophies. Not bottling the Champions League to win a Scudetto. Bottling the Champions League to win a Scudetto will not help you rebuild. It will just get you a Scudetto.
Okay, so Dom, explain to me, right? Explain to me why Inter went to the final, right? Why didn't they not reinvest and get those players that they needed, especially like maybe a Lookman?
The first time that Inter went to the final, the money that they made, the $100+ million, that went to the credit card. Because they were massively
in debt. Yeah, I know that.
But check it out. For that happening, they are where they are now. They were able to build. Yeah. If they would have crashed out of the Champions League early and won the Scudetto, they'll probably be in banter era right now. You never know, because it was that money that they needed to balance the checks, to pay the credit card. And they still had to sell players. You realize that, right? They still sold players that Hakimi to PSG. You know, they sold their top players because they had to. So the second time around, they made it to the finals. How much did they have to buy a player? $45 million after making it to the final. So that tells you that they were still in debt, and now they're finally balanced.
Yeah.
And did they win the Champions League? No. Did they win multiple Scudetti? Only 2. Did they bottle the Champions League to win a Scudetto? They didn't. But they're more financially balanced now. And thank you. Inter's a perfect example of what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because I brought that. I wanted to know your thoughts, of course, about the Inter, in terms of the, similarities in terms of that, right? Because you were talking about that aspect. So I wanted to hear your thoughts too, and of course, Dan, if you want to chime in on that too. And what is your take about that?
Yeah, repeat that, Gio. I'm sorry.
No, like what was your take about like the comparison between Inter, right, getting the money financially from the final? Because I asked Dom, right, about because Inter made the final. Why didn't it get the certain players that they should have gotten, like a Lookman, like a Leone, right? When they had the chance, right? If they had all this money, right? But Dom explained to me about that they were really, really in debt. I mean, I knew that they were in debt, but I didn't know that they were still. I thought they were already balanced before that happened. That's what I thought.
No, now they had 45 million to spend on the player. You remember the news was out there, right? 45 million. They could buy a player without selling a player. So that's what they got out of that run. They were able to finally balance the books. Now, why they didn't sign the players? Well, that was poor transfer market strategy. But when it comes to the money, the financial side of it, they balanced the books.
Yep.
And that's how you win trophies down the road.
I just think them not getting Luka was a pride thing with Marotta, man. I just think
you think it was Marotta the problem?
I think he just didn't want to give in. He was just being stubborn, and he didn't want to give that little bit more money that it would have took.
Yeah, because they only needed to do like 5 million, right?
Yeah, I mean, what is that? I mean, bro. I mean, but what Don was talking about, building up the money and getting the books where they need to be. I mean, Napoli's, I don't know, been balanced for, seems like my entire time I've been watching them. And I had frustrations when they wouldn't get players or they wouldn't keep players because, the ADL didn't want to open up his wallet and all that kind of stuff. But we're feeling the fruits of it now. So
thank you. It takes a while. And then also you can't really compare Napoli to a Milan and to Juventus that they have physical assets. Yeah. You know what I mean? They own property, they own their stadium, they own their training center, which we're about to do now. We're taking the next step because when you have assets, the value of your club is higher. If we get a stadium where we get full revenue of the ticket sales, which we do now, but ADL has to pay around $1 million every season to the city to get revenue out of the tickets. But this is the kicker. If let's say Taylor Swift comes to Napoli and we own that stadium during the summer when all the boys are resting and they throw a concert, ADL gets full revenue of that concert or close to it. Wow. So that's how you make a club big, grow. Grow. And now ADL sees, he's always seen the picture, but now he's moving on it. And look, now we're winning trophies. Yeah. We're getting deep in the Champions League.
Hosted concerts before,
Yeah, Liverpool did the same.
Yeah, a few times.
It was insane. Like it was an insane amount of money.
That's how you make
it was during this specific break, like the last break.
Well, I mean, if a club is spending over 500 million, I mean,
and look at the amount of money.
Yeah, no wonder we struck the money from that.
I mean, listen, I mean, like, the fact that you guys spent 500 million, it's crazy.
Yeah, like this is also a great revenue. If we're gonna talk about this, is smart.
And in all fairness, we did sell like 250 mil worth players as well. So
yeah.
But like I said, it's all a recipe. Just because you have the money doesn't mean you're going to win trophies. You have to have the smart market strategy. You got to sign the right players. You got to get the right coach. Just because Liverpool spent all that money, that doesn't guarantee them a Champions League trophy. No. Let's see how they do now. So it's a recipe. It's not just one element thing that makes you win trophies.
What happened with CR7, Dom, when Juve bought him? You know what I'm saying?
That was such a horrible financial move. That was you guys didn't even need him.
It wasn't a needed player. It was for marketing and for the media more than
for the media. Yeah.
It was for the media, for the marketing, for the sponsors. It wasn't for the team.
It was more for revenue.
Part of it was thinking that he was going to help you guys win a Champions League.
It was for the marketing.
Well, of course.
That was part of it now.
Of course.
Listen. Listen, and you guys didn't learn with Higuain. You guys praised that signing. 97 million you guys paid us for 2 good seasons on the Higuain. Do you think that was worth it? And he was brought in to win you guys a Champions League. No Champions League and 2 good seasons for $97 million. Do you think that was a good move? Yeah. It wasn't. It was not a good move. 97 million for
Yeah, I
2
mean,
seasons. We
yeah,
got
I
the
don't
best
know.
seasons out of him. We got
Yeah, yeah.
when he made most goals in the season, breaking the record. He was with Napoli.
Yeah.
And then we get 97 million on top of that. Thank you very much. We use that money horribly, by the way, but you know what I'm saying? It was a bad move for Juventus to pick him up. But you guys praise him because you won two more Scudetti with him. But you guys are already winning Scudetti, so it really didn't matter.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, I like Higuain. He's a great player, no doubt. But yeah, maybe in terms of that, I mean, also with the age too, that as well. I noticed that too with the age, the way that you got
and
him
his
too.
appetite.
Yeah, yeah, that too. But yeah, no, I just for me, I just feel like it's just for our club, for me and Nadine, is just not the same type of because we did a lot of mistakes and we're trying to put a band-aid, but the band-aid, sometimes just keeps on getting peeled off. So,
what's gonna happen is that corrupt POS is coming back. Agnelli's gonna come back.
Really?
I think
You
he's
think so
eventually
now?
gonna come back, but guess what? He's not sitting at the same table at the same poker table he was sitting at when he was doing the dirty moves he was doing. It was easier for him.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, come on. You
listen.
cannot say that guy was pulling dirty moves. I mean, he was. Even the littlest things.
Gio. Come on, Gio. Come on, man.
If that was possible,
you
bro.
can accept it, man. There's nothing wrong with accepting it.
Nah,
there really is nothing wrong with accepting that there was shitty shit going on. I mean, did the point reduction just happen out of thin air?
No, that was sketchy. That was sketchy on how it happened. But like I said,
how about the little things? How about the little things like giving the answers to the test for the Italian exam for Suarez to get his passport? Those little things that he got caught doing. Talk to me about that. If he did little things like that, imagine all the other things he did that he didn't get caught for. Think about that. Think about that little move. That here's the answers to so you could get your passport so we could sign you. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, it never happened though. That's the thing. But
I cheats a lot, so yeah.
I mean, but I feel like during those investigations, Dom, did the league go through every single team, not just Juventus, go through every single team and found nothing at all?
Why?
If
I'm being accused of committing a crime, why should I expect the police to go investigate all my neighbors? I'm the one that's being accused for it.
Well, the thing is that if you're a league, right, and you have other teams, right, that was in the same kind of situation, right, with Calciopoli, with all these other, things that happened, because in Calciopoli, Juventus wasn't the only team.
But we're not talking about that.
No, but I know. We're
talking about Agnelli under the financial.
Yes,
crazy.
I get that.
You're the only club that did that.
But look at all the teams, right? Nobody else got investigated. Only Juventus did.
Napoli did. Napoli got investigated for the Osimhen stuff.
For the Osimhen deal, which went through numerous investigations, and they never found nothing. The issue that Juventus did is they made it a full operation. They didn't do it one player or two. They made it a full operation. They come on. Did we forget everything that came out? Like, come on, man. Not playing your players, saying that you're paying them this much when you're not paying this. You're owing Dybala money. You're owing Ronaldo money. You're telling them in WhatsApp, keep it shut. Shut your mouths. Don't say anything. It's all there, bro.
Look at this, bro. Dom, you have a question here from Baron. Says, wait, Dom, when we sold you Callejon, Albiol, and Higuain, was it all in one deal or separate?
I think that was separate. I think Higuain came separately.
Yeah, Higuain came after.
Yeah.
Madora says only good thing about Inter's Mercato is that there is good base of young players to continue the project on. Important since this was the opposite state Marotta left Juve in.
Yeah, that's how they signed their guys this window. Like,
well, I mean, yeah,
Sucic, Enrique, they kept like Carboni and that.
Yeah, those are the and they brought up Pio Esposito.
Yep. Yep.
With club. But the main problem for Inter is that defense, bro. That defense, because it's. I mean, it has experience, but is it going to last you a full season? We'll find out.
We'll see.
You know, it's the same situation I think with Juve. You know what I mean? But we'll see, bro. But that's a crazy conversation, bro. Interesting that we had to talk about that too, about everything. Like with all, and it all started from Luca Smelly, bro. It all started from him, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like the chain.
I was like the chain, bro.
It all got back to like the club. Your club has not been. Your club is
well,
not.
That's what I'm saying, because he
hasn't
literally
went from Locatelli scoring an own goal to talking about finances and all that.
Yeah, I mean, because your club is in shambles. There's so many other problems that it's not players that feel like it. That feels like the jersey's too heavy for them. It's not that. There's so much other things. That's why we had to like go into those deep woods of what's going on.
Well, look, Dom. I mean, look at what Juventus did not only last summer but this summer too. Getting rid of a lot of the young talent that we had from our next gen team, a Hoyson, a Fagioli. A lot of these guys that we could have used for the future, nope. You know, might as well. You know, and not just that, but I blame a lot of the ex management, like with Giuntoli, in terms of that. But it was known that Giuntoli made screw ups, especially when he was at Napoli, like the first couple of years, right? Because it took a long time to really get like struck gold with Cavada and with all these other guys. It took a while.
Who?
I mean, with Giuntoli. Like you guys only had, like, I believe Lobotka right after you guys got rid of Jorginho, and then like you guys got Osimhen, right, and all these other players. But Giuntoli made a lot of mistakes during his time at Napoli, right?
Oh yeah, he had a lot of misses. Yeah. He did. Like every sporting director does, though. But what saved him was assembling that Scudetto team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He brought in, like, in terms of those last years at Napoli, he brought in a Cavada. He brought and you know what I mean, and that struck gold for them.
And that's why you guys signed him, thinking that he was gonna bring that immediately, that magic over there, and that's not what he was. And I called it. He was not gonna do that. And yeah,
man.
Giuntoli was good. Don't get me wrong, but ADL had a lot to do with the decision making too. It wasn't just him. So now you can see that when Giuntoli was on his own.
Yeah. And not just that, but look at the state that he was also in. I mean, Juventus, in terms of the upper management, it looked like they didn't know what the heck they were doing. You know what I mean? We have a president at Juventus that doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I barely see him ever, in terms of the trainings, the practices, if he's really there, really focused on the team. You know what I mean? It's like if he's just there, if he's just the guy that's just there. I mean, he's getting paid and he's just there, not doing anything. That's why I see Scanavino. I see him all the time in the seat. He's the CEO, right? He's usually there. For me, not doing anything. You know what I mean? Not doing really anything to help the team. We have all these guys in the management that shouldn't even be there. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. I mean, there is the rumors about Agnelli coming back to Juve. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's eventually coming back. I already know that. We already know that.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be under the radar because they already know his.
I know that. Well,
they already know his track record.
Yeah, good luck.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens, because now there's probably going to be who knows if Camoli and Agnelli is going to even get along. So if that happens, what's going to happen? Who's going to leave? Is it going to be Camoli or is it going to be Agnelli that just got there?
You guys got a lot of problems in house. You guys got a lot of problems in house, and bottling a Champions League to win a Scudetto is not going to fix that. It's not going to fix it.
Yeah,
it's
not.
No, I know. Dom, it's not easy to win a Champions League, so you've said.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Definitely isn't.
Win a single trophy. They're in a better financial position than they were when they were
Inter, huh?
Yeah.
You talking about Inter?
Yeah, so Inter.
Well,
they are. Look,
yeah.
Milan and Inter both went into the banter era at the same time. And look what Inter's done compared to what Milan's done.
Yeah.
And Milan won a Scudetto. But did that help him out financially? And Milan's different too because they were really never in trouble financially. Like Milan was not in trouble financially like Inter is or was.
I want to lock our defenders. All right, man. All right.
Juve winning the Serie once we lock in our defenders in January.
All right, man. All right.
That'd be trouble. Oh my god.
I mean, listen, I don't know.
It
all depends how Juventus does to January. I don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know.
Coach.
Nah, man. I mean, listen, Atalanta gotta worry about what they're doing out there. I mean, you know what I mean? Like what are you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? You guys gotta get a new coach. There, bro. I think you guys gotta get a new coach, bro.
Bro, I said that.
You guys almost lost to Pisa,
bro. That's what I said. Like if Atalanta get a new coach, maybe we could do.
How long is he gonna last?
I do not rate Ivan Juric at all. Like
how long is he gonna last?
How long is he gonna last? Like I'm seeing the schedule. We got PSG, Juve away, Brugge again, Lazio, Como, Milan, Marseille. He might not make it till November.
Oh my gosh! Wait, you said Lazio, Como, Milan. Damn.
Okay, I'll say it again. PSG, Juve, Brugge again, Como, Lazio, Milan, Marseille, and Napoli away until like November.
Yo,
around there,
it's over for you, bro.
Around there is where he'll get sacked. I'll be honest.
They literally lose every one of those games,
brother. Yeah,
literally, bro.
And that's why I'm mentioning like the Cremonese, the Torino away. Lecce next game might not even be a formality.
I'm surprised Palladino or Motta didn't get the Atalanta job.
I'd have took Motta. I'll be real. I mean, he's good with like the mid teams, you know.
I'm surprised he had that Palladino stuff happening with Fiorentina, man.
Nah, he's not. Monta's not good with the mid teams because he wasn't good with Juventus. So that's not true.
Nah.
Don't say something so different out of the blue, but like it's not the good timing.
I mean, it's not true. He wasn't good with Juventus. So that means he's not good with mid teams.
Wait, Nadine, say that again. Wait, say that again so Dom can hear. Wait, say it again.
What?
You said about McTominay? What did you say about McTominay?
No.
Oh, you don't want to say it. You don't want to say it now.
McTominay.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
What were you gonna say about McTominay?
I said nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow.
The last time you were bantering on this show about Napoli and their mercato, you ended the episode getting cooked.
Oh. Oh no.
Bro, McTominay's gonna win the Ballon d'Or, bro.
I'm too sick for that right now. Luckily for you. Like luckily for you.
Oh, by the way, did you see who scored today? Hoyland scored today. Off the bench.
Hoyland?
I think he heard you. I think Hoyland heard you.
Nadine.
Tutto Calcio's talking trash about me. Okay, I'm scoring a goal this week.
Okay, score tapping.
But Dom, remember the thing about the Tutto Calcio?
Another guy I missed.
Like, bro. But the thing is that you know what the crazy thing is? It happened with Locatelli, right? At the Juve game, he actually did he was finally starting to do a crazy, attacking pass. Remember? Mm-hmm. And then after that, after we criticized him, right? And after he did that one game, he goes to play for Italy, starts for Italy, and scores an own goal.
I feel like we do the amount of manifestation and reverse manifestation.
So
imagine this, Dom, right? So imagine this. He scored for Denmark, right? Because I'm guessing he watches Tutto Calcio, right? I mean, he's listening. He's listening to Nadine. But then he scores an own goal again, for Napoli.
Oh, you're gonna say he's gonna score an own goal for Napoli? Okay. Wait for that.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if you want to project that out to the universe, maybe someone would score an own goal for that Juventus Inter game this weekend. Since you want to project that, okay.
I mean, listen. I mean, Dom. I mean, listen. Listen. I mean, listen. I mean, hey, listen. I mean, at least Lucas Smelly wasn't the only one that scored an own goal today. He was also,
Yeah, but you know what? Bastoni actually kind of gets he gets
he
a
gets
bye
yeah.
because he's probably one of the top center backs in Europe, so he gets a pass. But look at
He's
Smelly,
world class.
that just got called back on that team. Finally gets his chance today,
We're so
and
lucky.
within minutes he
Yeah.
scores an own goal. Oh, where's Didi at? Where's Didi? Didi crashed out. Didi's
Didi
not
was
on
here,
Twitter
you
right
guys.
now.
If Didi
Oh
was
man,
here.
did he? Oh my
And then
God,
against
man.
Israel,
Look
you
at
know,
Didi, you know.
well, you know, that's bad.
Yeah,
That's
like,
worse within
oh my
itself. Is
God,
out
look
of
at
all the
that. What did
nations,
you
Trying to
do
get
to us?
out of all the nations, he
What
helped out
shame
that
did you bring
nation.
us? Oh my God, the shame this
Didi, bro.
player has brought us is crazy.
Shame.
Like, it's not that he just scored an own goal. He scored an own goal against a
Against.
country that doesn't exist.
He shouldn't even be playing.
Jesus.
Shouldn't even
But
be
I
playing.
wanna. So, Asir, I want to get your take on Hoyland because he actually played for Atalanta,
Yes.
and I want you to give
Yes.
me your honest take about him. When he played there, why all of a sudden he turned into a horrible player at Man United, and what do you think? How you think he's gonna do under Conte at Napoli?
Mm.
A lot to take in. I mean, Oyland had one season with us. He scored like 10 goals. And he was like 20. So yeah, in like a new league from Austria, he adapted like after a few months, and then he decided to score a lot. And I really loved him. Like he was a good target man for the Gasperini system. Yeah, because any time we had like a good team, we always needed a good target man. Him, Scamacca, Zapata, then back. But yeah, and then yeah, the United move like it didn't help that he cost like 70 million because that never helps. That never helps anyone. The price tag and
What
and
are
yeah,
his strengths?
his strengths. I mean, he gets in good positions sometimes, but especially at Atalanta, like he would be there out of nowhere, and then boom, you'd get a goal. It's like I feel like compared to United, he'd get more space to like get in free areas, you know, especially under Conte, where he'd literally
Gio,
Coming,
Gio,
Dean, I'm
Gio,
coming. When you start scoring the
Gio.
he
Dean.
made McTominay Player of the Year. Imagine what he'll do with Hoyland, like who's had experience in Serie A before. I mean, I'm confident Hoyland's gonna hit like with De Bruyne as well. I'd even deep,
Nadine, you're on your own for this one.
bruh. I mean, De Bruyne behind him in a Conte system in a league he's already done decent in. Yeah, he's in like 20 in the league at least.
We're
What
gonna
I'm
see.
looking forward to more than anything about his play is his ability to play behind the defense and to receive through balls. That's
Yeah,
what I want to see. We haven't had that part of our attack for a long time. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I think he's gonna cook. I think he's gonna cook.
I think he does too. I mean, at United, I couldn't really defend him because Liverpool, but I saw a player in there from the first season, even if I didn't want to admit it at all, because I know what I saw in the Atlanta season. So yeah, I think he'll do well.
So Asir, you know, he played for your club.
Yeah.
And you said some positive things. We have someone here in this room, Nadine, that says he's a horrible player. He's a flop. There's no potential there. There's no potential to grow. Basically, Napoli signing Hoyland turned our transfer window into a flop. Like it turned it. We went from a 9 rating to a 5 because we signed Hoyland. What do you think about that, Asir? Do you think that's accurate?
I wouldn't go that. First off,
he's like waiting for the.
It's a stinker. I can't. It's a stinker. I can't lie.
You see that? He called your take a stinker, Nadine. That's what he said.
Stinker. I mean, again, he's had experience.
Yikes.
It doesn't help. United ruin most players they get. Like
yes, I said this. Actually, I said this.
United
I know
ruin most
that
players they
United
get.
is an awful atmosphere, an awful team, an awful everything. They just turn everyone into walking zombies. That's the truth. I know. But
and then you went on to say what? And then when you went on to say what?
What'd you say? Yeah, what?
I said that Hoyland is not it.
There's nothing there.
Oh,
That's what you
no.
said.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
So
That's true.
The thing is,
when Hoyland starts cooking, I can't
Oh,
wait because
no.
then I'm gonna come in here and I'm
Wow.
gonna cook you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. With me.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't argue at that point, bro. because-
And I got a
آسر،
clip.
انت مش هتعمل حاجة، مش هتقول لهم أي حاجة،
Don't ask for help.
لازم.
مش هتقول لهم أي حاجة.
انا عارف
آسر.
شايف ايه.
Don't
انا عارف
ask for
شفت
help.
ايه.
He's not here to help you.
أنا شايفاه
Nah,
فلوب
nah, nah, absolutely
فلوب يا
not.
راجل.
لا
Nah,
انا
but
شفته في الدوري، انا شفته مع فريقي فايه.
أيوه بس
انا
ده كان من
عارف هو.
زمان.
لا
nah, but
زمان ايه يونايتد مش كده يعني.
but
I
the thing is,
know.
right? Look. Okay, so Nadine, listen. Okay, Napoli are in a winning environment. Manchester United are not in a winning environment right now,
Charger, hold up.
right? Napoli signed McTominay the season before
From
What happened?
from Man United, and he was arguably
from Man
worse.
United, and
He was arguably worse.
a lot of the United fans said that he's a trash player, and they still do to this day. Some of them. And guess what? He ended up being the MVP of last season and scoring.
Boom.
And again,
Yeah.
Boom.
and again, McTominay, who played in like different areas for United than Napoli last
But
season.
the
Do
thing
you
is, he was very
understand?
adaptable. He was very adaptable.
Nadine, I know you were in a Juventina when Conte was coaching
Mm-hmm.
Juventus. Do you know this man Conte? Do you know that this man
know.
resurrected Jesus, Juan Jesus, turned him into a respectable center back when the guy was really trash?
I still can't believe that you did that.
I know.
And if he walks into a room and he says, I want Hoyland, you get him Hoyland. Because if he could do that to Jesus,
جنون
imagine
العظمة.
what he's gonna do with Hoyland.
جنون العظمة. جنون العظمة. I don't have any words in English for that other than جنون العظمة. I don't know how to say it in English, man. It's
Conte had Ashley Young playing like Ashley Cole.
You don't understand what this man does. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, when he did that to Juan Jesus, I was like, I'm pretty sure all of our fan base was like,
Can we just normalize not liking a specific player?
Remind me,
like
didn't Lukaku go from Man U to Inter and
Can we like
destroy the
normalize
league?
not liking a specific player? That's fine. It happens. It's okay.
Like specific ones, but
You know what I think? I think Nadine was just talking without thinking when she said
Koki
that.
says Conte is elite.
I just
but
think it just
Højlund
came
will
out
be
and she
saved.
didn't like collect all of her thoughts, man.
okay.
hey, Koki, when
Oh, no,
I can't wait
Koki.
to see you too, bro. I can't wait to see both. I can't wait to see you guys come back when Hoyland scores his first goal, which is
Not
coming
good.
soon. Which is coming
Not
soon.
Not good. Good thing I didn't do that. That was bad. That was bad, guys.
You would have got
Okay,
clipped to
really,
me.
I mean, we're here. We're gonna see.
I would have got
everything.
clipped 100%.
Um,
Bro, Aster, I would have got clipped 100%. I would have got clipped. if
You
I
know what's
saw
gonna
something like
happen?
that.
You know what's gonna happen, Dan? This is what's gonna happen.
He's only 22.
Hoyland's
but-
gonna start scoring, and then for the Juventus fan base to cope, they're gonna say, "Well, Jonathan David's better," because Jonathan David's gonna score too. Like, let's
Oh,
not kid ourselves.
Yeah.
Juventus got a solid attack right now. So what they're gonna do to cope is they're gonna compare him to Jonathan David and say, "Well, Jonathan David's still better." That's what they're gonna do. But let's not forget today and days prior when they said Hoyland was garbage and he's not gonna do anything. Let's
it's
not
not
forget
like
that
Juventus
day.
fan said
Yikes.
anything. I said this.
No, you're not the only
As a
one.
person that watches Premier League, I said this.
But you're not the
That's
only
on
one.
me.
No, you're not the only one. They're saying it
Not the
all
only
over the
one, yeah.
platform.
I know that we were connected with Hoyland. Actually, I knew that. Like at the first, like in the last 3 or 4 months, we were connected to Hoyland, and
Yes.
it was said. It was
Yes.
said that he might come to Juventus, but I said that he was bad, and also I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but Gyökeres, who went to
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres, who went to Arsenal. I said that he was a flop. He's a balloon. He's an awful player. We should not
100%.
get that.
But the thing
I
is,
said that this is
the thing
the
is,
bullet
Nadine,
that we dodged.
but the thing is, yes, Juventus dodged that bullet because we don't have a coach like Conte, like Napoli does. Napoli got Conte, bro.
Maybe
Yeah, you got
I
two, though, bro.
Conte, listen to me, bro.
whatever.
Listen to me.
I do not like these two players.
Conte,
No, but I feel like this is valid. You know,
bro. The craziest thing is that what happened last season, bro. If he could do what he did with that Napoli team last season, he could change any bad player into a good player. It's just the reality of it, man. What he
Yep.
did,
I
when the
mean,
crazy thing is, what he did with Lukaku, that is getting older and stuff like that, and what he did with that,
Yeah.
and also with McTominay coming in as well to win the
Mm.
Scudetto, bro. With that back line with Ramani and Juan Jesus, bro. I would be, bro. If I had Conte, forget about it. Come on, man. That
Fine.
Conte,
You've
it's
got-
Conte.
you've got
It's
Superman
Conte, bro.
in your team. You've got
It's
Superman who's
Conte.
gonna fix everyone. It's okay. But
No, but
personally, for me,
but the thing is, he wouldn't do. I guarantee you right now,
Right.
if because I saw those reports too about Højlund being linked with Juve. I did not want him at Juventus at all because I know he's not
Yeah.
going to do great at Juve. And then
Yeah.
we're going to turn our back.
him and
And the crazy
Gyökeres
thing
or
is,
whatever his name
but
is.
the
like,
thing is,
I was like,
but
no.
but for
No.
a player to change with in terms of going to a new team and stuff like that has been trash for United.
Mhm.
It's Napoli, bro. Napoli because they got Conte. Conte is the guy that's also the center and also the players that they just got. So
You know,
And
you
that's-
Nadine, you were there, Nadine, when Nima said it. Napoli kept Conte right there.
yep, boom.
That alone, that's boom.
That's like wrap up the Scudetto, bro. It's
So
done.
when
Yeah,
Conte says
I know that
when,
this is like the backbone of the whole team.
when Conte
I
says,
understand.
if Conte says, yo, listen, I want to sign Mickey Mouse, you go out there and you sign Mickey Mouse.
Well,
You sign whoever this man tells you to
Mickey
sign,
Mouse
you
scored
just
10
sign him.
goals.
You just sign him. And Lukaku went down. We weren't even trying to get Højlund. Højlund wasn't even on the radar. We're trying to get a left winger, and we're trying to get a
that was
backup
like all of a sudden.
right
It
back.
was such a-
Yeah. So Conte walks in, he says, give me Højlund. And that's what you go with. That's it. And he's gonna do good. He's gonna do good.
We're gonna see. It's okay. I mean,
He's gonna
it's
do
okay.
good.
Yeah, we'll see
He's gonna
indeed.
do good.
Yeah, but the thing, but Kirby, I get it, bro. Inzaghi, but listen, bro. A lot of people didn't think. A lot of people and a lot of pundits, even on a couple of channels too, they didn't think that Napoli was going to win the Scudetto last season.
I'm not sure anyone
The
thought
thing,
that.
the thing is, yeah, but the thing is, they have Conte, bro. Conte is like a miracle worker that could create a team or that could bring a team together and do something, bro. He just knows how to do that, bro. He was at Inter. He won them the Scudetto. You know what I mean? Out of nothing. You know what I mean? He was at Juventus. We went on to win 3 with them with Conte. You know what I'm saying? Now he went to Napoli. He did the same thing. He just won a Scudetto with Napoli with the team that they had. Now look at the team that he's building now with ADL spending cash. That's dude. Listen,
Conte
it's like-
Conte took Napoli to Inter, played them
Bro.
twice, and Inter had a hard damn time with
yeah.
Napoli
Hard
with
time.
half of a
that's
squad.
bad.
So
That's
you
bad.
could say
Twice.
you
Yeah.
could say that Inzaghi bottled all these trophies, but when you guys played us,
Hard time.
it's
Even
not
at-
like
even away.
it's not like
Yeah.
you guys dominated us. You didn't. So you got to give Conte his props because what that man did was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, but Eduardo, without Conte, bro, you wouldn't have won another Scudetto. Unless you guys got Inzaghi right away. Conte was the guy that started. You guys started finally winning again, bro. And then you guys got Inzaghi after he left.
Mhm.
And also the appointment of Beppe Marotta too. Let's not forget in the beginning.
Okay,
So,
Mhm.
listen, man, he is, bro. Literally, bro.
Mhm.
he's like the.
You know, that's why I said with Højlund, bro, going to Napoli, I was like, listen, I'm gonna, not say nothing about it. You know what I mean? Because it's Conte,
You're just
bro.
being safe. I understand. We
It's
get it.
Conte because it's
He's
Conte.
being smart.
Because it's Conte. Because
He's
if I
not
see
being
something,
safe.
bro,
He's
Nah.
being smart.
it's
And you
Conte.
should learn something with McTominay. He came from Man U. No one
Yeah.
wanted him. Conte
Yeah.
turned him into MVP.
Yeah.
That's
MVP.
okay.
MVP.
Not all
Legit,
players are the
same
same.
team. He was worse. He played more defensive. Bang.
You know what I'm saying? And not just
I
that, but
see
the thing
hella
is that,
similarities.
bro, Napoli were, they won their first 2 matches without
He
even
went
having the
Napoli.
strongest. No, but
He
listen,
went, he went to
they
Napoli.
had
Damn.
no. I'm saying like
Gutierrez.
Napoli. Yeah. Gutierrez went to Napoli, but
I
the thing
didn't
is,
even
right?
know.
But that's what I'm saying. They won their first 2 games without their strongest lineup. Without Conte's strongest lineup,
We
bro.
haven't even put our new signings out there. You're not only,
I know.
aside
That's
from
what I'm saying.
KDB and Luca, everyone else is the squad from
Crazy,
last
bro.
season.
Crazy,
Because
man.
they're still trying to get Conte's not going to put you on the field unless you know exactly what he tells you to do. So when those players lock in, when those players do what Conte wants them to do, oh, forget about it. Yeah, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to cook all of you. All of you I'm going to cook up in here. I'm going to bring some tomato sauce and we're going to feast up in here, okay? All right?
Don't forget to put ketchup on top.
So Kirby
No.
says,
Ketchup as
yo,
well.
so Dom, look, Kirby says, what did we win after Conte? Between Conte and Zaghi, all they accomplished was burning out players. Listen, you guys won 2 Scudetti, you guys won Supercoppa, you guys won Coppa Italia, you guys were finally winning trophies that you guys
finals.
2 Champions League finals as well. So what are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? And by the way, let's not forget that you went a decade without winning anything. So
I mean,
you guys finally won something.
What did Conte win? What did we win after Conte? Between Conte and Sagi, all they accomplished was burning out the players. Well, like he just said, you won 2 Scudetti. At the last 5 years, you have 2 Scudettis out of that. You have multiple Coppa Italias, and you have 2 CL finals. I mean, I know it would sound better, right, on paper if you guys would have won both CL finals. That changes the whole thing, right?
course.
But you made it.
That changes
No
everything.
Yeah, but you made it to the finals, right? And granted, Inzagi's going up against super teams like a PSG that wrapped up the league 4 months prior to, picked up a Gavara for $70 million, and Inzagi's running with the same squad, competing in 3 competitions. So, you can say what you want to say about Inzaghi, but I mean, who would have done better out of the current coaches that are around right now? Pick me a coach that would have done better.
Mickey Mouse trophies.
Man.
And you're on about the league. All right. Messi.
I'm just saying, like,
Messi.
who would have done better that would have
Look
been
at
a
that.
realistic target as a manager for Inter? Don't come and throw me I don't know, a Pep or a Carlo Ancelotti. Throw me someone realistically that Inter could afford to pay that coach that could have done better than him. It's not Conte, because you guys crap on Conte all the time. He can't compete in more than one competition. So it's not him. So who is not? It's not Allegri. So who is it? Who else could have done better than Inzaghi? You know?
Exactly.
Allegri.
Well, I think they wish they had Allegri right now over Kiwu. I think.
Gutierrez.
Well, it fits the Allegri system, though. The players that
Most
would,
assists in the top 5 leagues for a fullback. All right. Almost read that wrong.
Mazzarri.
Mazzarri.
But like we got to be real here too, because as could Inter fans say that they really backed up Inzaghi in the transfer windows, in every transfer window? Did they really back him up, or did they keep him in an old back line? They never got him the center back. They never got him the center backs that he wanted. Management had a little bit to do with that too. I think Inter actually did a lot with the financial freaking issues that they had, being like in deep debt and still being to make it to the Champions League and winning a Scudetti, 2 Scudetti. I don't know. Sometimes you got to be realistic.
Uncle Claudio Ranieri.
Yeah.
Wow. If Kiva wins the league this year, which he will.
All right. On par with Nah. That is the worst thing I've seen all day.
That is one of the worst.
That is the
takes
worst
I've ever
thing I've seen all day.
Which he will. I don't think he will, bro.
First off, he's not winning. He's not winning shit.
Kivu
No, he's not winning. He's not winning shit. First of all,
You guys couldn't even, bro. You guys couldn't even get past Udinese, bro. At home.
or Fluminense in the Club World Cup.
The only, hey, listen, to real talk though, the only way that Kivu could win the Scudetto is if he changes his tactics. He stays away from that high press, that high back
Or
line.
if everyone at Napoli gets injured, like.
But he really has to adjust his tactics because management didn't give him the players he needs to play his system. That's bottom line. So if you're right, Kirby, right, that they're gonna win the Scudetto, then
burner, bro.
he has to completely change his tactics. He's gonna have to change them because you saw what happened. It was good against Torino because they didn't have no scoring threat really. But are you guys gonna be able to do that this weekend against Juventus? A high press, high back line with those crafty wingers up there, with a Yildiz, with Sekrova. I don't know if he's starting.
Yildiz, Sekrova.
You got a Thuram in the midfield. Are you guys really going to be able to do that?
A Vlahovic that could score now.
A Vlahovic that could score now. I mean, bro.
I agree. I agree with this one. I agree with this one.
I agree with Deontay's take here. I mean, listen, I don't think Kivu will make it to Thanksgiving, to be honest, he says. And that's being very generous.
Nah. I mean, he's literally there because he played for Inter. I mean.
Look at this, bro. He says, I'm going to enjoy this. Wow. Come May? Remember? Okay.
Yeah,
Remember.
Kirby, Kirby, you're my boy, bro. That's my boy. Kirby's my boy, bro. Kirby, I remember when you were DMing me last season saying that you guys were going to win the league. You never got back to me, bro. What happened, bro? You said you were winning the league. You said Napoli weren't winning crap. Where you at now? I'm going to check my DMs, see if you're going to be, if you're back in there, because you haven't gotten back to me, bro.
That's what they were winning, bro. That's what they were winning. Mr. Chananoglu over here, That's what they were winning.
Oh, what the?
That's what they were winning. That's what they were winning. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that even though you can do that.
Game is a perfect appetizer for the game after that. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch it.
I mean,
he said I'm here. Inzaghi is Santa Claus. He gave Napoli a present.
I mean, you can say whatever you want. If you saying that you are the new bottlers of Serie A, then fine, I'll accept that. Yeah, you guys just bottle trophies. That's not my problem. We did our job. You guys didn't.
So you see, that's Arsenal right there. There you go.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for that, Dom. I love it. Thank you for that.
He said it, not me.
Absolutely. I love it, Kirby.
I mean, Kirby, you saying that Inzaghi gifted us the Scudetto, that doesn't make me feel any less happy about it. At the end of the day, the trophy is sitting over at Napoli. So whatever reasons you want to create in your head, that's fine. That's okay. That's cute.
So I'm guessing Inzaghi gave presents for everybody. Gave presents to PSG, gave presents to Napoli, gave presents to to Bologna and Milan over there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is what it is, bro. What are you gonna do?
It is going nuts.
What are you gonna do?
Respect Inter, they saved football. Yeah, because they beat Barca. Yeah, we get it, bro. You're a Madrid fan.
Yeah, Barca.
I'm shying away from it, and I'm happy that's
calling Inzaghi a serial baller.
Well, listen, man.
Plus, you got Chivu.
Hey, but the thing is, it might not just be it wasn't probably an Inzaghi problem. I think it was just more than maybe Inzaghi.
The players.
Yep.
The players need to take.
And we'll see. And we'll see, bro. We'll see. You know what I mean?
Fluminense.
Oh my god, bro said Fluminense, bro. Damn.
2-0. It's
Any final things we should do, and then we're gonna wrap it up, guys. I think we're good. Dom, we're good.
Yeah, I just want to make.
I want to talk to you about something in the green room. Do not leave.
Yeah,
I just want to make it known that when Hoyland scores his first goal, tune into the next show because I am going in on Nadine without any mercy. So tune into that show. And that's all I gotta say.
As long as it's not against Atalanta, I'll be there.
You imagine if he starts against Fiorentina, then and this man scores a goal. Oh my God,
Oh, Hoyland be
Nadine,
king.
I'm gonna come for you, girl. I'm gonna
Hoyland
go
be
right
king. Yeah,
at.
that's gonna be a good match.
Oh no. Oh no, bro. Dean,
I'm
you set
going on
yourself up
vacation.
for
I'm not
failure.
going to be there. I'm taking vacation, guys. Bye. Bye.
It's over, man. But yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
But
big big up everybody in the chat. Of course, thank you, Asser, for coming on as well, man.
my
Big up to
pleasure.
everybody in the panel, bro. Big up to
Yeah.
My pleasure.
the chat. Big up to everybody. And make sure, of course, to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, because a lot of good things are going to be coming to the show. Of course, man, it's just getting started, bro. The season's just getting started. So, big up everybody,
Mhm.
and we'll see everybody soon. Okay, ciao, everybody.
Bye.
Salam.